episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today is going to be all about the Proverbs 31 woman. Now, I'm excited to cover this topic because I feel like when you think about the Proverbs 31 woman, if you haven't read it, you need to go check it out. When you hear about her, when you think about her, when somebody just says the name, like just says it, you think of everything. You think of a good woman, you think of a good mother, you think of an excellent wife, you think of a businesswoman, you think of a woman in her purpose, you think of a woman that is strong, and it's just like, mentally stable. You understand? And I'm just really excited to talk about her. So let's get into it. And another thing before I get into it, I feel like this will help women that are actually like struggling with these areas on their way to recovering, getting better, being better, feeling better. So that's what I'm hoping you guys get from this video. And like I always say, I hope you guys are edified and enjoy. Let's go. Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. So let's just stop there. So right now, we see that she has a price. And we're not talking about prostitution by far, not even. But her price, her standards are high. She's not just accepting any old Joe from off the street. She's not just accepting any guy who's not even in his purpose. Like, she has standards and she's not just accepting anything. So with her, you're going to have to come correct or don't come at all. And that's the attitude that I want you ladies to have. Don't worry about you need every man on the corner to holler at you and like what they see. They can like what they see, but they don't mean they got to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got to do it. Like, no, thank you. Be kind, but just simply tell them no, thank you. Have standards. It's all right to have standards. Men like that. Men actually like when you have boundaries, when you have standards, and you ain't going to put up with they Proverbs 31 and 11. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. What is this saying? This is saying that when she's in a relationship with having a covenant with somebody, not just somebody regular she's shacking up with and he can't even buy a bag of groceries with. No. The man she sees herself with, the covenant that she has with this man, who's putting forth effort to show that he is interested in having a life with her, that type of man. He has no need of spoil. So what does that mean? She's taking care of him mentally. She has good conversation. She's an active listener. She's taking care of the family. She's taking care of him physically. You understand? He has no need of spoil. She's giving it her all, to where as though if he does leave or if he does something, then she can actually leave without any regret. She's not going to play that makeup to breakup game like a lot of women do. And a lot of women play that makeup to breakup game, keep going back because they're not giving their all the first time. And your all has to come with boundaries. So you don't feel like, I gave my all, but he didn't get anything. No, you give your all in a relationship, and your all comes with boundaries. You give your all and you have the boundaries. If you overstep it, then you're gone. It's no coming back and all of this because you gave your all. And if somebody overstep your all, then it's pretty much like you have nothing else to give. So why come back? But when you don't give your all and something happens, you go back because you're like, you know what? I'm going to show them this time. I still had a little bit more left to give. I wasn't giving my all. This is what you're saying to yourself. And it's so, listen, you're going to save yourself a lot of heartache. Give your all in a relationship with the man that you're under a covenant with, and have boundaries. Once you overstep your boundaries, Deuces. Proverbs 31:13. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She's not lazy. She don't mind working. She's working willingly. She's like, what can I get into? She understands the power of her hands. She understands the power of her worth. Yet and still, she's not big-headed with that. She's not looking like, oh, all these peasants. She's not doing that. She's a servant. Christ said the greatest among you is the servants. So she's looking to serve others. So a lot of times, ladies, we have to get down and stop thinking like, okay, if you're a boss bitch, then you just sit there and let everybody else work for you. No, serve others. Serve others. Create value. Proverbs 31:16. She considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand she planteth a vineyard. She's out looking for property. She's looking for land. She's looking for something that she can get a return on her investment. Something that she can give her children. Her children's children can live off of this and have this as an inheritance. So this is the thing. This is the mindset we have to have as well. Having a mindset of what about my children, my children's children, not just living the day for ourselves. Like the children, they can't do nothing with those red bottoms and that Gucci bag and all of that other type of stuff. They can't do anything with that. It means nothing. So this is what she's showing. She's showing her individuality, creating a legacy without, I'm sure her husband is involved, of course, but as an individual, she's creating the legacy. Her husband has what he has, and she wants to have a name for herself, which is great. So if you are with a man that doesn't want you to, that doesn't push you towards your vision and is not helping you and is not celebrating you, and he's just trying to pull you down and away from it, babe, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. How long are you going to be on the computer? Like, boy, get out of here. Get out of here. You understand? Get away from men like that. Proverbs 31:17. She girdeth her loins with strength and strengtheneth her arms. What is this saying? She's strong. She's strong mentally. She got her mind right. She's not just letting anybody tell her just any old thing. She's not going for any old thing. She's strong. Her emotions are in order. That's the problem. A lot of people, like a lot of ladies and men, like a lot of things happen because of the emotions. Like you have to get your emotions in order, because emotions has gotten so many people in so many bad breaks. It's just crazy. And I'm from the hood, so I've seen a lot of things. And you got to get those emotions in check. And that's what it's saying. She has that strength. She's mentally sound. She has a relationship with the Creator. That's strong. That's where your strength is going to come from, you guys. The strength in the Most High. You have to get a relationship with Him. You have to know who Christ is. Study Him. Understand that you're not getting in the kingdom if you're not going through Christ. He's the chief cornerstone and He's at the door. So you're not getting in without Him. Proverbs 31:22. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. She's dressing intentionally. She's not just looking and throwing stuff around and trying to put this together and no, she's dressing intentionally. She's dressing like she wants people to view her. She's not putting on skimpy stuff and then going out and try to say, hey, just because I dress like this, that doesn't mean I'm like that. No, she's wise enough to know that you are a walking billboard. How you dress is how people are going to perceive you. People are not worried about like what you got to say. They're looking at you from that first impression. They're thinking in their minds, if she's not like this, why would she dress like this? It just doesn't make sense. It's so many outfits, so many things that you can put together. Why dress like a skank if you ain't one? So dress with intention. Proverbs 31:23. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. So her husband is a boss. He making things happen. But he's a manly man because he doesn't have to stop her from her purpose. He like, yeah, go ahead, babe. Make it happen, babe. He's celebrating her. He's loving what she's doing. And the scripture said he has no need of spoil. He's proud of his woman. He talking with the elders in the gates now about his woman. They like, man, I seen, you got a baddie right there. You understand? She taking care of herself. She taking care of her man. She taking care of her household. He not holding her back from her purpose. He's celebrating his wife. Some of you can't even get a man to like nothing, but he's celebrating his woman. Proverbs 31:26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Now I see too many women. I work around women. You understand? I spoke to women. I'm raised around a lot of men, and I can guarantee you, kindness goes a long way with men. Kindness goes a long way with elderly and business. Everything. Kindness goes a long way. Kindness is the language that everyone speaks. It doesn't matter what nationality you are, how old you are, nothing. It doesn't matter. I've come across people that don't even speak English. And if I smile or do an act of kindness, it brightens their day. So stop walking around looking mad, ladies, because you had a bad breakup, or because something happened, or because you won't get rid of this dusty man that keeps treating you like crap. So now you mad at the world and you think everybody owe you something. They don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing, girl. They don't owe you nothing. You owe you something. You owe yourself the ability to heal, so that the Most High can fill you up again with what he has for you. Get rid of the guy who is making you feel anything less than this. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Last one and I'm done. Proverbs 31:28. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and praise her. He's giving her praises. He calling her blessed. The children is blessed. She got land. She handling business. He hanging out with the elders of the land. Like, he is praising her. He has no need of spoil. Man, she's all that. Yo, she's all that. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. And I hope this really hits home, because it doesn't take much to do these things. It doesn't take much to do these things. It doesn't take much to apply them to your life. And it's just like, it will help you. It will help you a lot. And the main thing is that she has her purpose. She has her walk with the Most High. She has her individuality. You can't get in a relationship trying to be somebody's all and want them to be your all. That's unfair. Like, as human beings, we have so much responsibility just taking care of ourselves, let alone being somebody's all and being accountable for making somebody else happy. We're supposed to add to each other's happiness, not make each other happy. That's crazy. So you guys got to change your perception of what a relationship is. You understand? Live your life as if you're not going to have a man. Be good being single and walk in your purpose. And I'm telling you, the Most High will bring a man to you. You don't have to worry about finding them. Just make sure you are right in the inside. Make sure you are in your purpose, and he will do that. Let the Most High find you a man. Aren't you tired of picking the wrong ones? You're doing something wrong. So you guys, I hope you were edified, and I really enjoyed this one. So I hope you were edified, you guys. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. I'll see you guys on the next video.